Welcome back to Wanna Parlay, one leg short, where everybody was one leg short of being on the leaderboard this week. Let's get right into it. Coming in at number 5, we have user Obelatani with the WNBA and NBA plays. Starting with the WNBA, she had a strategic way with going no overtimes for all the games, with Fever versus Mystic and Lynx versus Mercury coming really close. Moving over to the NBA, she had a full Celtics Mavericks same game parlay, with cruising through the parlay with the Big Al busting this one with having over 1.5 threes and ending with the 2. Never forget, Al Horford can be a game changer. Don't sleep on him. If this one would have hit for Obelatani, she would have ended first on the leaderboard this week. Unfortunately, she was one leg short. Coming in at number 4, we have user Myriez coming in with a full WNBA slip, smashing this parlay with the not even be close to not hitting with all of these plays. Coming to the last play though, with having the over total points for Liberty versus Sky game to be over 164.5, it ended with such a close 163, ultimately not getting the job done. Maybe if the Sky could score as much as they foul, they could have hit on this one for Myriez. Unfortunately, it wasn't. If this one would have hit, Myriez would have ended first on the leaderboard this week. Unfortunately, she was one leg short. Coming in at number 3, we have user Nick Bellatani, who is making a name for himself in the Wanna community. Nick comes in with a full NBA Finals Game 2 parlay, loving his points hitting on all of these for the whole parlay. Coming down to it, he had one left, and what he loved the most, Kristaps over 15.5 points, he ended with 12. Unicorn was feeling the pain from his injuries, you could tell in this game, and it was slowing him down. That didn't help Nick out in this one. If this one would have hit, Nick would have ended first on the leaderboard this week. Unfortunately, he was one leg short. Coming in at number 2, we have user KLK5 with another full WNBA parlay, with this one sprinkling in one MLS game. Starting with the WNBA, Kale was hitting spread after spread after spread, not even coming close on one. Coming in with the spread for the New York Red Bulls, minus 0.5 versus the New England Revolution. The Revolution scored in the 81st minute of the match, putting New York on the fences and them not being able to answer back, ultimately busting this parlay. If this one would have hit for KLK5, he would have ended first on the leaderboard this week. Unfortunately, he was one leg short. And coming in at number 1, we have the infamous user RTG Kyle with a huge 158.87 point parlay. Kyle had a bit of everything in this parlay. He was taking the traditional route with a betting on straight winners and throwing in a couple spreads in there. Getting all of these correct, as well as the under 5.5 corners for the FC Dallas versus Minnesota United game. Lastly, with a team we've seen doing this before, the Atlanta Dream killed the dream of the Chicago Sky to beat them in this matchup. No luck for the Chicago Sky bettors this week, let me tell you. The Atlanta Dream has came once and twice that I've seen so far for these bettors. You better watch out for them, Atlanta Dream. If this one would have hit for Kyle, he would have ended first on the leaderboard this week. Unfortunately, he was one leg short. Thank you guys all so much for watching this week's episode of Wanna Parlay One Leg Short. If you have any one leg short parlays that you would like to see in next episode, please feel free to submit them in our socials. That'll be down below. Thank you to everyone participating in last week's contest, and good luck this week. I'll see you guys next week.